in through the nose. And we haven't done this in a while, and it's a great focusing technique. So we have 9 digits, right? We have 12. We have 12 digits, 12 digits on our fingers, and so it goes like this. It goes up the index finger, 1, 2, 3, and then across the tops of the fingers, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So like a spiral around. And with the thumb on the first digit, you just take a nice inhale. And I'll show it first, and then we'll get into it. And the other hand can rest palm up, and we'll put them on the thighs. But it's like this, so that you inhale, and then you exhale, and on the exhale, then moves to the next digit, and then full inhale there. So you don't have to worry about counting 12 breaths, and you just like moving with your breath, almost like a labyrinth. So we'll just first start with Yani Mudra, thumb and index finger together, palms up, inner gaze to the third eye, and feeling yourself it's nice and free in your seated posture, free in the jaw and the neck and the collarbones, letting the eyelids relax. Like you can feel the tissue, the skin and muscles of the face and the skull relax. And relax anywhere that's holding or gripping. Make any adjustments to allow yourself to sit a little easier, a little lighter. And then we'll just place our thumb on that first digit of the index finger. And begin. And as you inhale, notice how much more you can relax around the expansion and allowing the breath to fully come in. Take your time. If you want to do any holding or pausing of the breath at the top of the inhale, feel free. And through the process of these 12 breaths, aim to just experience the breath without thought, without words. Focusing on the breath. Focusing. Let's just go ahead and curl the fingers in. Feel the arms extend long as you make a little fist, thumb wrapping around the fingers. Arms nice and long, big inhale here. Exhale, open up the palms, like really extend the fingers out, palms up. And then bringing the hands together at the heart and namaste. Breathing into this now breath that you allow the spaciousness and really like a constant seeking for the space that already exists. And so it's a matter of just opening ourselves to what is already here. And so tuning into your heart's desire. Like if there's one thing you could wish for, knowing it would come true, what would it be? And just notice what just popped up. And then as you inhale, like as you expand with this awareness of the thing, it does exist because you perceived it, because it emerged out of you. And so we align ourselves with what is good and right and true in our bodies, in our physical world, in our heart, in our mind, in our relationships. And wishing for peace and happiness and freedom for all beings. And that these practices and our awareness and all that we think, say, and do contribute to that happiness, that freedom. Let's inhale the prayer all the way up to the sky, lengthen on. Yeah, just feel the low ribs lift out of the hips. Great, we'll exhale, just bowing forward. Just feeling that nice deep hinge in the hips. And come on, let's just place the hands, come onto the hands, and we'll tuck the feet back, coming into child's pose, nice and long in the spine. It's just a great counter pose to sitting in chairs, or sitting at the computer, because as we come into child's pose, we have the belly on the thighs, and that nice massage to the abdominal muscles, and that helps to settle the nervous system. Let the third eye just rest on the earth, it's comfortable. And 3 deep breaths. Good, and then we'll come up onto the hands and knees, spread the fingers, come into table pose, spread the collarbones, and just right into it, inhaling into cow pose. Exhaling into cat pose. Just a few, really breathing into the whole spine. The breath does so much for us on so many levels. And it helps the growing of space we feel in the lungs. And that sensation reminds us to notice it elsewhere, to allow it elsewhere. Good. After you like exhale long, get a little longer into the cat pose on the next one. Hug in the belly. Keep the belly hugging in as you come back to table pose. Inhale. We'll exhale, look over the right shoulder towards the right hip, bring the right hip towards the right shoulder. And really reach the chin around towards the tail. And then come back to center on the inhale and to the other side, exhale. Nice and long there. Let's shift onto we'll go onto we'll tuck the right toes, get long in your right calf. And I'll turn your right heel down into the mat and tuck your left foot back maybe a little. And just one big arc. The right hip rises up, the right ribs rise up, right arm extending alongside the right ear. And now grow the left arm really long. We do this many times, but we can learn always, about what space is available if we, come with a fresh attitude. Let's take the right arm up, and then as you do that, like keep hugging the ribs in. Take the right hand back behind you. Yeah, so it's like the right collarbone opens up to the sky, but try not to arch the back. Like see if you can just keep pulling the ribs in, keep the whole rest of the shape the same. Yeah. And then let your left ear start to drop towards the left shoulder and start to reach your right hand towards your right hip. Lengthen out, lengthen the right fingers away from the right shoulder, right ear away from the right shoulder. Keep the belly hugging in, bring it around, and keep the right ribs rising towards the sky as the right arm goes to the earth. And then just reach really long through the right fingertips. Now let's take it up and around one more time. And all the way up, let's extend the right leg off the earth. Find the balance. Open it up. Give a roll to the right ankle. Then you can bend the right knee, reach back to the right foot. Try to do it. So maybe to get a hold of it, you have to arch a little bit, but then really kick into the right hand with the right foot. Pull the ribs in. Feel a little more space across the right collarbone, the right hip flexor, the right quad. Good. Breathe. Yeah. And then we'll extend it back and take the right foot down and the right hand to the earth. Let's come up into table pose again. Big inhale. And exhale, tuck your left toes. Reach back through your left heel, get long. Yeah, keep awareness of the hands, your nice firm base, nice broadening through the palms. And taking your right foot out a little bit, that just gives more stability. Turn your left heel in. And then from this side, again, the right hand is the clue here. It extends towards the earth to grow the right arm longer, grow the right shoulder longer as the left hip and left ribs rise to the sky. And then the left arm just naturally finds itself lengthening out of the left shoulder. Really feel it, just the left fingertips reach out of the center of the belly. And then we'll take it on up. And straight up, feeling, this is what we experience in a half moon pose, a triangle, same shape from the hips, up through the crown. Keep pulling the ribs and let the left arm go way behind you. Yeah, really keep the length of the spine. So it's really this big opening in the left brachial plexus. And the right ear can gently drop towards the right shoulder. And then slowly the left hand starts to reach towards the left foot. So it's really subtle. Take your time, pause where it gets more exciting. And then keeping your left rib up, let's let the back of the left hand come to the earth and lengthen along, and then just like really reach. Keep your right arm long, keep your left arm reaching, your left heel reaching, and your left hip and left ribs rising up. And then we'll let the left arm float right out of the spine alongside the left ear and up to the sky. The left heel extends right out of the crown of the head. And you can roll the left ankle. Yeah, and then bend the left knee. And you get a hold of it. Kick into the left hand. And play around so that you keep the openness in your left shoulder. Just as you get longer in the left quad, the foot helps create length. Big breath. Yeah, and then you can release that. And we'll bring that hand down and that leg down. Let's tuck the toes. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, take it up and back, downward facing dog. Glide into it. Hips up, nice and long. Give a little shake to the head. You can shift the hips a little bit side to side or bend and straightening the legs. Remember to do with the feet and toes what you did with the hands. So just like really finding space between each toe bone, each toe joint. And breath by breath, can negotiate length and space. You go longer and then you find more space in the shoulders. Longer through the side body, all the neck releases. Longer through the spine, the shoulders roll away from the ears. And feeling right to the center of the palm, extending down towards the earth. Great, deep breath. And let's come up and over the toes. And we'll just come right onto the knees. And come back to sit on the heels with the toes tucked, nice and long. And then let's inhale. Let's inhale the arms out nice and wide. Great, and we'll go exhale over. Inhale out. Yeah, exhale your other arm over. And out. And then on over, whichever one is on the bottom can bend up towards the sky. And just get longer through your opposite shoulder. Nice and long. Breathe, deep breath. Really feel into it. Good, and then we'll inhale the arms out. Other arm on top, bending the bottom arm. Just feel a nice, gentle lengthening through the backside, all wrapping all around the shoulder and to the back of the heart. Great, let's inhale the arms out. Exhale your right arm over the left, interlace the hands. Big inhale here. Exhale over to the right, twist. Yeah, inhale back to center. Exhale over to the left. Great, come back to center. Let's inhale the arms out. Exhale your left over your right. Interlace the hands. Big breath in, and then we'll exhale over to the right or the left. Back to center, inhale, and over to the right. Good, let's come up on to the knees. And bring the top of the feet to the floor. Come sit back on the heels. Breathe into the toe joints. And you can bring the hands back with the knees if you like. Nice counter pose to the left. And we'll take the knees down, spin the heart open, Inhale. And exhale, let's take the hips up, grow the arms really long. Yeah, and then take the heels a little wider. If comfortable, sit right between the heels. Or sit on the heels, your choice. Let's inhale the arms out. And then exhale your right hand down to the back of the heart. And your left hand right over to the right elbow. Just like press into it, feel it. And as your right elbow moves back, you're gonna pull your right ribs back and your left ribs back. Nice and long. So you grow long as you get opening in the collarbone and the armpit. And then we'll inhale the arms out. And exhale the left hand down the back, right hand to the left elbow. Take a deep breath. Yeah, and then let's keep the right hand on the right elbow, reach over to the left elbow, and come on up to the knees. So you're just like that, and feel like you have this nice pull up. You know what is natural is it like pulls up and the ribs jet forward. So let's really keep a nice curve to the low back. Tail can stick out, but without arching forward. So keep pulling the ribs in. We're gonna have this awareness today. We feel that nice big lift. Let's bring the right foot forward. And just a few breaths, spread through the toes. And lift and spread the toes. Feel the nice firm connection of the right foot to the earth. Yes, we have this, your left thigh can gently press forward. It doesn't move too much. You just feel a little longer in your left quad. And then let's go ahead and tuck the left toes, high lunge. And let the arms come alongside the ears. Spread the toes. Yeah, nice and long. Great, let's twist it to the side. Reach back with your right hand. Forward with your left hand. To twist. Yes, big collarbones. Inhale. And exhale. Coming into high lunge twist. Left fingers to the earth. Left hand down. Yeah, it's a twist. Right arm up. There you go. And the same thing. Pull your ribs in and let your right hand kind of reach back. Just feel that it forms the rib cage, the collarbone. Great, engaging up. Let's reach the right hand back towards the back and onto the earth. Let's place the hands down, pick up your right knee, hug it to the right shoulder. Hug it to the left shoulder. Hug it into the heart, inhale. Exhale, draw the third eye in. Inhale, take the right leg back, three-legged plank. Place your big toe on the outside, first two toes over the Achilles heel, pull it back a little bit. Yeah, and grow the arms long, nice big breath. Great, you can keep the toes there if you like, shift forward. Elbows in, lower. Inhale. You can have the traditional or tuck your right foot, arch up. Exhale. Heart open, gaze up and back. Downward facing dog. Big breath. Let's go ahead and exhale really long. And we'll just walk the hands back to the feet. Feel the four corners of the feet spread to the earth, lengthen out halfway up. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Folding for you.
Pulling the belly round on up, one vertebrae at a time. Coming up tall, standing. And let's go for 5 rounds Kapalabhati or lion's breath here. So we'll be arching up and exhale, elbows back like so at the tongue out. All right, inhale on up. Exhale. Great, let's bring the feet together. Inhale on up, all the way up onto the toes. Lift high. Lift high. Feel your stability. Lift a little higher. Good, and then you can dive forward. Fingertips to the earth. Take the heels back to the earth. Rock forward and back a little bit in the feet so you feel the firmness of the feet on the earth. About about dog width apart, down dog. And then we'll just keep the heels spreading to the earth. Keep the toes spreading, and walk the hands forward. Keep the heels, the center of the heel extending from the earth, and just walk it forward, getting really long through the side body, but keeping the heels as the foundation of this shape. Just feeling a little new insight to the shape. And then keeping the hips where they are, let the arms slide forward a little bit more. Maybe the heels lift a little bit, but keep the hips pulling back. And then really let the arms slide forward. Let's come on forward to plank pose. Shift forward, knees down, tail up, chest and chin down, elbows in, pause. Inhale, slide forward and up, cobra or up dog. Just get really long. Lift, spread to the center of the palm. Rise up, like really let the shoulders drop away from the ears as the heart rises up high. One more breath. Exhale, come back to child's pose. Take the knees a little wider, turn the palms up, and shift a little bit side to side. Taking a deep breath. Let's bring the knees together and the arms back alongside for embryo pose. Third eye to the earth. Deep inhale. We'll exhale, draw in the chin, round, really rounded in. Pull in the belly, pull in the chin. Finding yourself seated up on the heels. Yeah, there we go. And we'll just go for one twist to each side. Big inhale. Twisting to the right. Exhale. And then let the eyeballs go all the way to the right. Inhale there. Exhale, you can first bring the eyeballs back to center. And then let the head follow. Inhale in the middle. Exhale all the way to the left. And then let the eyes continue to reach towards the back behind you. Inhale. You're even feeling space here in the eyeballs. Exhale, let the eyes come forward first. And then the head comes along. Okay, let's come up onto the knees. Bring the arms alongside the ears and take the opposite elbow. Bring your left foot forward. Feel like you're holding on to like a branch or something. And it just keeps rising up as your body and hangs from it. You kind of press the back of the right thigh bone towards the front of the right thigh bone. And keeping the back long without jetting the ribs forward. Good, let's tuck the right toes and come into high lunge. You get really, really broad through the toes, long through the right leg, arms alongside the ears, big inhale. Exhale, twist it to the left, left arm back, right arm forward. Big inhale, broad collarbones. And exhale, keep the length. Both hands reach opposite ways from the heart. Right fingertips to the earth. And twisting. Twisting. Feel the twist right from the waist on up. So the hips don't, the right hip doesn't drop. And then just the left from the left collarbone. You can take the left arm back a little bit. And then letting the left hand go back towards the right foot and back to the earth. We'll place the hands on the earth. Pick up the left foot, hug the left knee to the left shoulder. Hug it to the right shoulder. Draw it into the chest, inhale. Exhale, third eye to the knee. Inhale, take it back to three-legged plank. Take your toes on either side of the Achilles heel, reach it back, pull it back a little bit. Yeah, keeping the arms long and the fingers spreading broad. Inhale, shift forward. And then just wrap the elbows into the ribs. And lower a little or a lot. Inhale, come on up with the heart. Exhale, all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Again, spread the toes. Broaden through the center, like right from the center of the hand, extending out in all directions onto the earth. Big breath. Good, and then we'll go exhale, feet to the hands. Lengthen on up. Inhale. And exhale, Utkatasana fold. A little bend in the knees, a little tilt up with the tail, lead with the heart. And the prayer rises into the sky. Opening the heart, inhale. Exhale, someone's beating hands to the heart. Let's take the arms out and up, inhale. All the way forward, exhale. Inhale, spreading through the palms, bend the knees as needed. Exhale, either hop back or step back plank, chaturanga if you like. Exhale completely. Inhale, press into the earth to rise up through the heart. Up and back, downward facing dog. Big inhale. A long exhale. And feet to the hands. Lifting out. Inhale, spreading toes, heart. Exhale, extend through the heels. Fold, release the neck. Pressing through the feet. That spaciousness after the exhale floats you up. Inhale, big at the top. Exhale all the way forward. Lengthening out, arching up. Exhale, back to plank. Through chaturanga, knees, chest, chin, or straight down. Big heart lifts, inhale. Up and back, downward facing dog. Exhale. Big inhale here. And exhale really long, like a beam of light up through the tailbone that lifts you and floats the feet forward. Lengthening out, spread the toes halfway up. Uttanasana, exhale. Gaze to the third eye, tip of the nose rather. Press through the feet. Gaze third eye as you float on up. And exhale all the way forward. Lengthening out, inhale. Exhale, back plank. Chaturanga. Rise on up, inhale. Up and back down, we're facing down. Big up. Exhale, empty. Inhale, space. Exhale, long, 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 and light. Float feet to the hands. Spread the toes, lengthen out to the line of your heart. Exhale, Utkatasana. Flowing on up. Inhale at the top. And all the way forward. Exhale. Lengthening out to the heart. Inhale. And back to your plank. Your choice, vinyasa. Big breath. And exhale long, maybe a little hollower in belly, pause, and then lightly feet to the hands. Lengthening out, halfway up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Let's bring the feet together. Utkatasana. Exhale, left elbow to the right knee. Twist. Get back to the center. Utkatasana, chair. Exhale, right elbow to the left knee. Twist. Keeping the knees square. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. A little more into it. Back to center, inhale. Keep the toes spreading, exhale, sit lower. Leverage, right elbow, left outer left knee, twist, pull in the belly. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, twist, and pause for 3. Yeah, leverage, set the hips down, 2, shoulders wide. And 1, gaze over the right shoulder. Back to center, inhale. And to the other side, exhale. 1, 2, 3. Good, let's come back. 1 more. Utkatasana. And exhale, fold. Lengthening on out, inhale. Exhale, maybe hop the feet down. Chaturanga. Inhale, big long belly. Really lengthen from the low belly up through the heart. Up and back down or facing dog. Let's take the right leg up, inhale. Bend the right knee, take the right hip up, but keep the shoulders square. Keep everything the same in your down dog, but just take the right knee up towards the sky. And take a breath, really long. The exhale, maybe it goes a little higher. And then inhale, straighten out the right leg, take it up to the sky. And exhale, bring it on in, third eye. Keep it there, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, place your right foot down, left heel in. Let's come on up warrior 1. Great, and then spread the left toes. Lift the inner left arch. And feel both heels extend straight down towards the earth as you rise up the heart. You can gaze up through the parrot to the sky. Big inhale. Let's go exhale, warrior 3. And lift. And lengthen. Great, and when you're ready, we'll bring the left foot all the way forward. Stand up tall, lift the left leg. Take the opposite elbow And feel the big lift. As you keep the right leg really straight, lift the left leg. Elbows lift you up, like lengthening the right leg even longer. Great, and then bend your left knee. And we'll reach down to bring it into tree pose. Left foot to the inner right thigh. And then you can let the branches of the tree extend right out from the heart. And maybe even take the arms a little wider and gaze up towards the sky. Like the palms open to the sun. Third eye opens up to the sun. Great. Good. Soften where you can. Be spacious where you can. And exhale, let's take the left leg behind for a nice big bow. And feet together, inhale on up. Good, exhale, sit right into Utkatasana Twist. Gaze up. Stay low with the hips, inhale hard up to the center. Exhale to the other side, twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist, like a little more leverage each time. And back to center, inhale. To the other side, exhale. And one more time on each side. Like really twist, gaze over the right shoulder. Back to center, inhale. And sitting. Pull to the outer left knee, twist, gaze up. Back to center, inhale. And exhale, fold. Lengthen out, inhale. And exhale, take it back. Plank, sit your arm up. Inhale, big heart, on up. And up and back, down and facing dog. We'll take the left leg up. Bend the left knee. Take it on up. Notice how the shoulders want to twist. Try to just keep them really straight as you take it up really high. And on your next inhale, straighten out the left leg, reach to the left heel. Exhale, bring the knee in, third eye. Gaze forward, inhale, broad collarbones, left foot down, right heel down. Press down to float on up. And just 3 big breaths, spreading the toes. Lifting the inner right arch to support the right knee. And gazing up through the prayer to the sky. On your next exhale, reach forward to float, to fly. Right heel back. And then everything floats up, 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 up. Great, when you're ready, right leg kicks forward. Take the opposite elbow, lift them up. Like the elbows, the tendency is to drop back, so it's just like be as straight as possible. And lift the right leg, and breathe, and breathe. Great, bend the right knee, draw it in. And the right hand can help to plant that seed into the left thigh. And stay, and breathing. And then you can just practice softening the gaze, maybe for a moment, close the eyes. Great, deep breath. And then when you're ready, we'll take the right foot all the way around behind. A big bow. Great. Inhale back to center. On up. Exhale, chair pose twist. Just one time this side. Yeah, and find that twist. Nice, nice big leverage. And then we'll float the left foot back. Twisting prayer twist. Or any other variations of it you like. Big breath. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Let's windmill it all the way open. Utkatasana 2. Will be nice and low with the hips. Yeah, and let's take the right arm, the left arm back, up and back, peaceful warrior. Exhale the right leg straight. Come right over the right leg. Now, if you could see yourself in that mirror, the screen, you would notice that you wouldn't see your hips, right? Because the front body is stacked right over, you all know this. But now as we allow the left arm to float up, feel like the whole back is resting against a wall. So you like really breathe into the kidneys here. And then let the left arm go back behind you, just like we did on, when we were on the right knee at the beginning, but without letting the ribs jet forward. So it's just the arm, just the collarbone, just the shoulder that opens up. Yeah, and just see if that informs the shape at all as your right leg continues to grow long and the toes continue to spread. Great, and then let's take the left arm up, right up towards the sky. Let's reach the left arm alongside the left ear. So it makes like a parallel line from the tail through the spine, all the way through the left fingertips. Feel that big reach, big inhale. Good, and then we'll take the left arm all the way up and around to the back and around to the earth. We'll parallel the feet in the center. Great, spread the toes. Yeah, and exhale, just fold over. Then bend both knees. Lengthen the heart forward as the tailbone reaches back. And take a big inhale. Now your hands can be on the earth, or if you like, on the ankles for more challenge. So like you can turn the heels in a little bit if you like. Big inhale here. And we'll just exhale, straighten the left leg. Inhale, both knees bent from the center. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Inhale in the middle. And exhale to the side. And just a few more on each side. Really feeling it into the hips. Support where you need to. Notice how just gather up a little more support in the abdomen. Will maybe so the back doesn't overwork here. Yeah, and just ease off if that's too much. And then when you're ready, you can come back to center, straighten up the legs. Inhale, then exhale, fold over. Now let's go ahead and walk the hands to the front foot. Turn your right foot forward. And let's place the left hand back around the low back. And then we'll float it on up onto the right foot for half moon. Yeah, bring that same awareness that we've been practicing, first on the knee and then the triangle, and then here you can really take that left arm back, open it up, but keep stabilizing through the rib cage. You can bend the left knee and reach back to the left ankle like we did on the knee. Take it back. Okay, when you're ready, we'll take the left hand down and lengthen out to the heart. Inhale, exhale, fold over, standing splits. Great, when you're ready, let's go ahead and just place the left foot down. Give a little waggle to the hips. We'll do a little variation on a vinyasa here in the middle from one side to the next. So let's go ahead and come down to squat pose, hands to the heart. Nice long spine, reach out through the heart. And then we'll reach forward and sit back. Reach forward as you roll all the way back. Guess what time it is? Interlace the hands behind the head. Draw on the knees. And take both heels up to the sky. We'll do alternating left elbow to the right knee, and the left leg goes to the earth. So inhale with the chest, left elbow, right knee, and then right elbow, left knee, and switch, and switch. Good job. Keep with it. We'll just do about 10, 9, 8, 2, and 1. Great. And then let's place the feet down. Let the arms come alongside. Inhale, tilt the tail towards the earth. And lift the hips, lengthen out through the belly. You can shift the hips a little bit side to side. Lifting up. Good, and rolling down. Let's draw the knees in, interlace the hands on the back side. I do something like this every day, but for some reason in yoga class, Eddie gets really excited when I'm doing that. And we'll just rock back and up and back. Yeah. A couple more times just for that wonderful massage all the way up and down the spine. And then when you're ready, reach forward, feet together, and come all the way up. Inhale up and right. And we'll come right into exhale, all the way down, twisting to the left, right elbow, left knee. Nice big leverage. Big inhale. Yeah, and then we'll exhale the right foot down. Twisting prayer. Great. Let's reach the left arm forward, right arm back. And all the way up to warrior two. Yeah, those are looking great, by the way. They're like, everyone's sitting nice and low. We'll take the right arm behind and left arm up. Big inhale. Exhale, left leg pulls back. And triangle pose coming up and over. Leaning into the right forearm. Breathe into the back side. Okay, now when you're ready, you're letting the right arm rise up the sky. Yeah, feeling the whole front side hug towards the spine. And then your right arm can just go back, the back of the right hand, like as if it's going towards the floor. But just keep kind of pulling in the ribs. Great, then the right arm can come up again and all the way alongside the right ear. So you feel the left thigh bone really pull back. The belly engaged to help the rib cage lift long away from the hips. Deep breath. Great, and we'll take the top arm up. Let's press to the feet and come on up, parallel the feet. Inhale, just wide. And we'll interlace the hands behind. Let's rise the heart on the inhale. And all the way over on the exhale. Just a few breaths. Your last breath, let it be your longest, your freest. And then gently release the arms to the earth. And walking the hands over to the left foot. Turning your left foot square forward. Like right back up into triangle, but the right hand's around the lower back, the inner left thigh, big inhale. And we'll exhale onto the left foot for half a minute. Good, the right arm can extend up to the sky, feel the ribs pull in, feel the alignment. Reach the right arm back just like we did before. Just feel it here. But the heart opens up to the sky, but you don't lose the integrity of the spine. And then when you're ready, you can bend your right knee and reach back to your right ankle, kick it back, let your right shoulder really open up. Breathe it. Terrific. Great. And then releasing that, take the right hand down. Inhale, square the hips, reach the heart forward. And exhale. This is standing splits here. Okay, let's bring the right foot down. Give a little wiggle wiggle to the hips. And let's go ahead and take the left foot back. I'm just taking the left knee down. Just let the head release towards the earth. Few deep breaths. On your next inhale, let the head come up. And on the exhale, shift back to runner's pose. Flex your right foot, kick your right heel into the earth. A little micro bend in the right knee can be nice. And stay here for a few long breaths, or if you like, just coming forward with the right leg. Just lengthen out the breath. Notice where you can have a little more space. And whichever shape you're in, just a gentle pull back. Made it right in time for splits. Yay. I must have felt you coming up the stairs. I'm like, we have to do Hanumanasana. Yeah, and then let's, whenever you're ready, we can just shift onto the right leg. Bend your left knee. I'll show you from this side. So you can see, bend your left knee and just bring your left knee right alongside your right. Yeah, just a moment here. If you like, you can sit up, or if you like, you can come back to the fish version or hero version. So either back on the elbows or even the back of the back onto the earth. Deep breath wherever you are. And then when you're ready, coming up. That must be Eddie's favorite pose. Let's reach over to the left ankle and place that foot right inside the right leg. And then we'll bring the left shoulder inside. You're blocking my demonstration. Inside, and you can take a bind. And then tuck the chin and get nice and round. Breathe. 3 unhurried breaths. The full rounding of the spine. So you can get even a little more space in your left hip. Reaching along to your center of your right heel. And then when you're ready, coming on up, let's just take the left knee out to the left. And then fold over for Janu Shirshasana. Folding over the right leg. And feel the lengthening right from the low belly, lifting up and draping over. You can, if you're kind of close, if you can reach your foot, but the head doesn't comfortably go to the shin, you can cross your hands and get a hold of the foot. And then that makes a nice little ledge for your head to rest. And breathe. Deep breaths. And then you're ready, come on up. Let's bring that knee in. Let's interlace behind both legs. And just a few times, up and back. Rocking up and back. And then when you're ready, reach forward, come through Malasana, and right leg back, right knee down. And you can let this head drop towards the earth. Big full breaths. And with your next exhale, shifting back, hips back, flex your left foot. And runner's pose, you can stay here. Or when you're ready, slide that leg forward. Get a little more space in the hamstrings, hips. Give yourself space to breathe in right here, right where you are, right now. And when you're ready, we'll shift onto the left foot, bend the right knee, and I'll show it from this side. We'll just bring the right knee next to the left. And if you're coming back, you can come back onto the elbows or to the back, just a few breaths. Great. And then when you're ready, we'll go on up. And we'll bring the right foot right next to the inner left side. Right arm inside. Now, if you don't have the bind, of course, you just have the hands out to the side. Just like melting over. Tucking the chin in. Breathe big and deep. And then we'll come on up from that and let the right knee drop out to the right. Keep long through the left heel and hinging at the hips, walking out over the left leg. And breathe. Support however you need to. Anywhere that feels tight or trying to keep hold. Intention and ease and relaxation. A little more room to breathe in deep. And when you're ready, slowly coming on up. So let's go ahead and you have something that has a little lift in it. I have a bolster. If you have a block, you can do that. We'll just come to a supported bridge, placing it. You can roll a towel, just place it right under the sacrum, not the low back. And you can do acrobats with your prop, your little mascot. And some people like the knees bent. Some people like the legs straight. You just feel it for you. And we'll just take a resting pose here. So it's just adjusting for you. And it really is, it's not to arch the low back per se, it's actually just to lift the hips and a little bit of a little slight inversion. And then to let the back and just the low back drop towards the earth. So just positioning it so the sacrum is right on that spot. And then find a comfortable place for the arms. And of course, if this isn't comfortable for your back in any way, you just come down onto the earth. And go ahead and close the eyes. It's just about 5 minutes here to really settle. And a way to really help the mind settle down is counting. We do many different counting practices. And I think all of you know this one, where you start with 50 and you count down to 0. And every exhale is an even number. Every inhale is an odd number. And then when you get to 20, every count has an inhale and an exhale. So inhale, exhale 20, inhale, exhale 19, and then 10 to 0. Your aim is to be free of any thoughts. And then if another thought enters in, start back at 10. And so we'll just find our complete relaxation, inner gaze, third eye. And when you're ready, big inhale. And exhale 50. And counting to yourself. Just to be cognizant of the numbers. Exhaling 48. And so on. letting go. Counting, focusing. Bringing in all the light that is in your heart, space that you feel that is always there. Breathing into what you know to be true. And as we set the intention for relaxation, space reveals itself. Let us continue to soften into the spaces that are present, allowing our own self, our own heart, the space to shine bright and illuminate the light in others. You can stay in resting pose, or if you like, you can find your way up to seated. Giving thanks for this practice of yoga together.
Wishing all beings happiness and freedom. May all our thoughts, words, and actions be a benefit to ourselves, be a benefit to each other, and be a benefit to all beings. Let's sing for peace. Peace within, peace amongst all those we know and love, and peace for all beings. Big inhale. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Om. Namaste. Thank you for your presence. Glad you all made it.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend. Glad you made it back. I'm glad you made it, Yuki. Right on. Perfect timing.
Just in time. I was like,
Chris, you didn't hear that they both had their dress rehearsals today for their senior.
Very.
Yeah, so Laura got to do hers right before yoga class, and then Yuki was doing hers right up until she came in.
So when
Is that
are
what
they? Are
is
they
that your
tomorrow?
oh, Monday and Tuesday?
Monday and Tuesday. Okay.
Is that your outfit?
yes. News.
That's beautiful. Lovely. Nice. Great. Well, rest well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Break a leg.
I'm looking forward to it. Have a great weekend, everybody.
You too.
Bye. It's